Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Thursday, July 11th, 2019. All right, so today we have a shift with the moon energy. The moon will be coming out of grounded and pragmatic Virgo, which has been the theme the past roughly 4 days, and now shifting into balancing Libra. So the theme likely today around seeing two sides of the coin, bringing things into harmony, and striving towards bringing things back into balance and doing the right thing with that balance. So with this, we do have Mars squaring up to Uranus today. There could be a bit of maybe tension collectively that we could be feeling internalized. And this could be where our wants and needs, which is represented by Mars, is in a bit of a clash with our unexpectations, spontaneity, and change, which is represented by Uranus. So really good to integrate these two. How can our desires and needs link up with wanting more change, wanting more spontaneity, and a bit of disruption in healthy ways? Doing this can be very constructive. We also have a bit of flow today too, with the sun still slightly trining Neptune. So just a bit of receptivity and maybe a bit of compassion and understanding in those interpersonal relationships. All right, so let's take a look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, so here is the sky for this Thursday. And again, we are using true sidereal astrology, which is the equivalent of looking up at the night sky or using a telescope. So we're using the actual size of the constellations, and this does change the signs from mainstream astrology. So if you are new, check out the link down below for more information. All right, so the moon in the scales of Libra, the theme shifting today from that of the more detail-oriented, improvement-oriented energies of Virgo, and now shifting into the air qualities of Libra. So Libra, the scales, is all about seeing two sides of the coin. This could be in our personal life, so seeing how we can bring a little bit more harmony into our maybe day-to-day or into our perspective of things by, again, seeing both sides. And then also, oftentimes with Libra, it does emphasize interpersonal relating stuff. So on the same level, seeing both sides of the coin, bringing a bit of harmony in relationships, and just bringing things back into, doing what's right, what's just, what's mutual with Libra here. So with this theme, we do have Mars squaring up to Uranus going exact here today. This collective kind of clash, you could say, and this doesn't mean it's going to be challenging for us necessarily. There's always this constructive way of working with it. And in this case, the collective energy is that of a bit of maybe tension, maybe impulsiveness or rashness, or maybe even anxiety in that sense. So the reason is that Mars, which represents our wants and needs and desires and actions we take, is in a clash with Uranus, which is about unexpected things. It's about spontaneity, and it's about inducing change that we may not necessarily feel comfortable with or want. So really good day to see how we can link these two up. How can our personal needs, our desires, our actions link up with spontaneity? Doing things in the face of not knowing, that unexpectancy kind of a thing. Being open to listening to our excitement, disrupting things in healthy ways. Right? This willingness to change, this willingness to see things and do things in a new way, and maybe in a way that's different from what we directly want at a particular moment. And so with this conscious awareness and doing things in this intentional way of inducing the change in conscious ways, super, super constructive. In fact, today there could be some really good things that we might do personally that could induce some healthy change in our life, that may require some action or some initiative or some assertiveness with Mars, right? So if there is anything that you feel like is in your life that maybe you can make some changes with, that could bring in a little bit greater of a link between that thing and your true self, or this experience of your life and your true self, to have more freedom with it, more excitement with it, yes, really good day for setting intentions with those types of actions. So that's the theme there. Most important aspect taking place today. But Mars is also going to be trending up to Chiron with this. So as a backdrop to that, there could be some healing energy associated with that drive and personal needs side of life and of ourself. So any healing we can do in the sense of, are there any wounds that we might be feeling kind of refreshed about or a bit rejuvenated about regarding these personal needs or that assertive side of ourselves, right? We might be feeling a bit of that healed energy regarding our confidence, our assertiveness, things of that nature. So a bit of harmony there for that healing energy, for feeling a bit rejuvenated and refreshed when it does come to that driven side of ourselves. All right, so with that going on, we do have still a bit of this Sun trine up to Neptune, which we likely felt increasing from yesterday. This is more receptive energy. So while this is going on collectively, there is this subtlety of at least one side of us being willing to go with the flow, right? Being more in tune with our intuition, maybe the present moment, more accepting in nature just in general, maybe getting a bit of rest or spiritual time, receptive time, even really good for creativity. And in those personal relationships, a bit of that understanding and acceptance there. So really good harmony there with the way we're focused on things here today, in a sense that's a little bit more accepting and receptive with Neptune. All right, so that's the day in a nutshell. Most important thing, Mars square up to Uranus. Great day for integrating the action and needs with change, with inducing a bit of spontaneity and listening to that true self excitement. A bit of healed energy perhaps with that side of ourself, and a bit of receptivity as the backdrop when it comes to maybe willing to go with the flow and just having a little bit more of an accepting nature. The backdrop being the moon in Libra, great part of this solar eclipse cycle now to find balance, both personally and interpersonally. Seeing two sides of the coin, balancing it, right? Finding harmony with it. This kind of thing is excellent at this time. All right, so everyone have a fantastic day. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow for the daily forecast. Take care.